What you are seeing is not a lunar landscape. A lot of modelers wonder what the view is from onboard their aircraft. This is an actual bird's eye view of flight from a radio control airplane. Alan Cocconi of Glendora, California is actually flying his airplane from the inside of his Dodge van. The pictures from up there are transmitted via a Toshiba IK2000 video camera. Alan flies an original design 29-pound airplane powered by a standard Quadra 50cc engine. He performs his flying with as much skill as having complete eye contact with the plane. Even though the camera is aimed through the prop, the picture quality is quite accurate. His plane is capable of doing all the standard maneuvers, but they are really special when viewed from the onboard camera. The van houses all the necessary instruments to interpret the data transmitted from the plane: altimeter, airspeed, rate of climb, battery voltage, tachometer, engine temperature readings, ambient air temperature, and even a G-meter to measure the stress on the plane as he puts it through its maneuvers.
Okay, I'm Alan Cocconi. I've been flying model airplanes for over 10 years. I used to do competition pattern, and then I got interested in the electronics. Navigation, there's a compass coming down, which is a solid-state flux gate magnetometer on board. No moving parts. And it gives it the heading of the airplane. And that combined with the direction the antenna is pointing, which is also displayed inside on the instrument panel, you can tell where you are relative to the van and which direction to head to come back. So if the two arrows are pointing opposite each other, you're coming back home, they're pointing the same way, you're going directly away. So I can cover a failure of the camera itself. If the picture tube fails, if the picture goes out, I can come back overhead with the instruments, then get out and land the airplane. The instruments in the inside relay back information on rate of climb, airspeed, altitude, the amount of G's you're pulling on the wing, the battery level, so you monitor the operation of the charger and generator, and the amount of fuel you have in the tank. And this allows you to safely go for long duration flights, being confident that the systems on board are working properly, and to rapidly abort the flight and return for a landing if anything seems to be going wrong. For example, if the generator fails or breaks a belt, you get an immediate warning because the battery voltage starts coming down, and you can come back, and that's happened several times. You know, I had initial problems with the generator, the bearing fails, the belt breaks. You just come back in and you have about 10 minutes of flying time off the battery. I have had one crash. The crash occurred when I took off visually because I was doing initial checkout. And then I started getting inside the car to fly the airplane, and I forgot to turn on the autopilot. And I had full down trim. And so I thought it was in a stable pattern, and I was climbing in the car, and by the time I climbed in, the airplane hit the ground. With the autopilot on board, it's extremely easy to fly. I've taught people with no experience in any RC or full-size aircraft to fly in like within 10 minutes of flying.
When Alan isn't flying, he works as an electronics consultant, and he has a degree in electronic engineering from Caltech. He's already sold one of his complete systems to NASA and is developing his systems to be used for atmospheric research and photography.